Well, that's what we want to do. Somebody said something about I'm just looking. Was that you? Who was that? Or, okay, you. Well, that happens in the greeting when you say, what can I get your price on today?
Yes, sir.
How do you respond to that?
Great. Okay, help you look.
Yeah. You know, that's the most common thing we hear, right? I'm just looking, or I'm not buying today. How do we deal with that? If we hear it all the time.
Most people don't.
Yeah, go ahead, finish it.
Most people don't. What most people do is they come in, they pick out a car, and they get figures on it. Is that what you were thinking?
Yeah.
And then they buy, I don't know, tomorrow, the next day, or somewhere down the road.
Yeah, you gotta have that tag on it. Most people don't. What most people do is they come in, they pick out a car, they get a price on it, and they'll come back tomorrow, next week, or some other time and buy. Is that kind of what you were thinking? Do they ever say no? Right, that's a pretty powerful statement, isn't it? Why do we do that? The reason we do that is there are two things that we have to sell a car. They gotta pick one out, selection. We have to enter into a negotiation, give them a price. Without one of those, take either one away and there is no car deal gonna happen no matter what, right? So, that's why we say what we say. Most people don't. What most people do is they come in and they pick out a car selection. They get a price on it. Come back some other time, tomorrow, next week, and buy. Is that what you were thinking?
Takes away the negative stress.
You got it. They said, yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Now they've agreed to pick one out and get a price on it, and we've given them an out, taken the pressure off. So they can feel like they can pick it out and get the price. That statement works well. Anybody not agree with that? If you think that it works well, and it takes the pressure off and it establishes that we're going to pick out a car and we're going to get a price on it, why wouldn't we initiate that response? If they don't spontaneously tell me, I'm just looking, I'm going to initiate that. I want them to say something that gets me into this. So I'll ask them, you don't have to buy today, do you? What are they going to say?
No.
No. But that's okay, because most people don't. What most people do, I get them to say it, and I get to use that, which gives them an out, gets them to agree to get a vehicle picked out and to get a price on it. That's just a powerful, powerful thing. If you're not doing it, I would suggest that you do. Every customer, ask them. Early on, very early on, if they don't spontaneously say, I'm just looking, ask them. You don't have to buy today, do you? You'll be amazed at what happens with it.
It can also enable rapport.
Sure, you're on their side. There's something in it for them. You're going to get them a price, you're going to help them out, and you're going to let them go.
Well, good service.